Lola called Tinu to come over for the weekend. The invitation sounded casual, but its purpose was deep and deliberate. Lola had been praying about it for days. She knew some conversations could not be rushed or held over the phone. They needed time, space, and sincerity. When Tinu arrived, they spent the first evening talking lightly, laughing over old memories and shared meals. But the next morning, after breakfast, Lola asked Tinu to sit with her in the living room. The atmosphere changed. Her voice was gentle, but her eyes carried the weight of experience. "Tinu," Lola began, "I want to talk to you about your relationship, not as someone judging you, but as someone who loves you and has walked a difficult road." She asked Tinu honestly if she was sure about the man she was preparing to marry. She told her plainly that a broken engagement is far better than a broken marriage. Engagement, she explained, was a season for clarity, not endurance. Lola opened her heart. She confessed that, in her own time, she had been careless and naive. She had been in a hurry to marry, carried along by excitement, pressure, and expectations. She did not take enough time to truly know Daniel, the man who later became her husband. "I knew him," Lola said quietly, "but I didn't know him." She explained that marriage revealed what dating often hides. Small issues became loud problems. Silence became distance. Love alone could not fix what wisdom should have prevented. The journey, she said, had been rough, emotionally draining, mentally exhausting, and filled with lessons she never wished to learn the hard way. Lola paused, choosing her words carefully. She told Tinu she did not share these things to scare her, but to save her. She admitted that she was still going through a lot in her own marriage, navigating challenges she never imagined when she said yes. "I don't want you to go through what I am still going through," she said. "Not because marriage is bad, but because entering it unprepared makes it harder than it needs to be." She told Tinu that she still had time, one full week, to reflect honestly. If there were doubts, unresolved issues, or red flags she had been ignoring, this was the moment to face them. Lola made it clear that postponing or even ending the engagement, if necessary, would not be a failure. "Peace is not something you find after marriage," Lola said. "It is something you must carry into it." Tinu listened quietly, tears filling her eyes. She realized that Lola's words were not criticism, but love wrapped in truth. The room fell silent, but it was a healing silence, one that allowed reflection, courage, and wisdom to begin their work. That weekend ended without pressure, only clarity. And for Tinu, it marked the beginning of an honest decision, one that could shape the rest of her life. At the end of their heart-to-heart conversation, Tinu hugged Lola and thanked her deeply. She told her she wanted to ruminate on the matter and get back to her. Lola told Tinu to take her time. No pressure, no interference, just time to think, to pray, and to be honest with herself. She reminded her that whatever decision she made would be what they will stand by. 2 days later, before Tinu left her place, she discussed with Lola. She spoke with a steadiness that surprised even her. She told Lola that she had taken the time to search her heart honestly. She explained that she was convinced about her decision, not out of pressure or fear, but out of peace. Tinu assured Lola that she had done everything that needed to be done. She had followed her sister's counsel, carefully asking questions, observing closely, and seeking wise opinions. Beyond that, she had also listened to her own convictions. She had asked people who truly knew him, watched his character in private moments, and tested his patience, his values, and his responses under pressure. More importantly, she told Lola that she had prayed earnestly. She had placed the relationship before God repeatedly, seeking clarity rather than emotional comfort. She waited for peace, not excitement, and she found it. "I have searched," Tinu said quietly. "I have prayed. I have asked. I have tested. and I have listened. I am convinced. Lola looked at her for a long moment, then nodded slowly. In that moment, she knew her sister was no longer making a careless decision, but a considered one. The chapter closed not with fear, but with assurance. Two women bound by love, wisdom, and the hope that this time, a journey ahead would be guided by understanding rather than regret.